Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my September TBR. I feel like it's been a long time. Well, it feels like a long time since I filmed my August TBR. I don't know why. All my lip gloss has come off. All my lip gloss has come off and it's all over there and I can't be asked to reapply it, so we're just going with Au Natural lips today. But first things first, let's go through my August TBR. Okay, so we had Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. I didn't actually get round to reading this, unfortunately. I just wasn't in the mood. Like I feel like I'm a very mood reader and the opportunity just didn't arise this month to read this. So this is definitely one that I definitely want to read. So yeah, probably not next month or like September, but hopefully soon. So unfortunately I didn't get around to reading that. Then we had The Housemaid. I did actually end up reading this. I only rated it a 3-star. It was good and I wasn't expecting the plot twist, but I think I'm just out of my thriller era. But I managed to read it and I probably will read the rest of the series at some point. Then we had Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope. I actually did read this and I rate this a 5-star. Absolutely loved it. Obviously I will dive more into that on my wrap-ups. Any of these obviously that I have read, I will go into more detail. But yeah, I did manage to get around reading that and I cannot wait to read the rest of the series. Then we had The Play by Elle Kennedy, which again I did get around to reading around. I think I rated it a 4-star. I can't actually remember. Obviously in my wrap-up you'll see, but I think I did rate it a 4-star. And yeah, the banter was good. Really loved it. I've got one left in the series now, which is The Dare, I believe. Yeah, The Dare, which I cannot wait to read that just so I'm finished up with my series, and I probably won't start the other Elle Kennedy series for maybe a little while. Then the next one was God of Pain by Irina Kent, which again I did read. I think I rated this a 4 or 4.5. I think what would have made it up to a 5 maybe would have been not having the nickname Little Purple, and also I know it's in the name, but I think some of the scenes of like the pain wise were just a bit like, oh, a bit on the nose, if you know what I mean. But I can't wait to read the rest of the series. And then I did add Quicksilver as like an extra one. Unfortunately I didn't get around to reading it, but I'm hoping September is the month because I have it on my list to read very soon. I just got the special edition, the second edition of it on hardback as well, so I'm hoping that motivates me. And obviously Brimstone is out in November. Anyway, let's go into September's TBR. I did something a bit different this month. So a lot of the books on my TBR are on my book besties Sophie's list, and we buddy read a lot of books, especially like Zodiac Academy. We've been buddy reading because I feel like we need that support system. But most books we buddy read. Like it's only ARCs, obviously we don't, and then the occasional book that's on our own TBRs that we don't. But I thought it would be good I sent Sophie all of the series I'm in the middle of and also all of the both sides books that are on my TBR cart, and I said you have free reign. I told her to pick 7 books this month because I have a week off, and although like I might have plans in that week, I will hopefully get a little bit more reading time than a normal month. So I said pick 7 books, we're going big this month. And she sent me videos. I haven't actually watched any of the videos yet, so this is going to be finding out what she said live on camera. So I'm going to play, I've sent them to my iPad because I'm filming on my phone, and I'm going to watch them and then I'm going to input the clip here as well. I'm going to put the clip in here while I watch it and then you'll have my reaction straight after.
So I'm going to be suggesting Penelope Douglas' book, Birthday Girl, purely for the vibes. I've already read it, I really enjoyed it and I think you will too. It's ex-boyfriend's dad and it's just a very good time.
Okay, I am excited about this one. I've really been wanting to read this, but I've been really putting it off just because I don't know, I've just not either had the opportunity to read it or been in the mood to read it. But I have, like I said last month, I have read 2 of Penelope Douglas' books now and I've loved both of those. Like I read Five Brothers and Credence and I absolutely loved both. 4-star for Credence, which I think might be like a 4.5 or a 5-star, like looking back, maybe 4.5 actually. And then a 5-star for Five Brothers. I really enjoyed that. I wasn't expecting it to be so deep. And this is ex-boyfriend's dad, like Sophie said, so I'm fucking excited about this one. Let me get it out. And it's a floppy book too, guys. I love my floppy book. I cannot wait. I need to get rid of that sticker at the back because that's going to bug me. Anyway, so excited about that. I'm going to put Corrupt back in its place because obviously I'm not going to be reading that this month unless obviously I pick it out myself.
Next, this is one that we have read the other 3 books in the series, Gloves Off by Stephanie Archer. I think this will be a good one because it's going to be really angsty. It's going to be very much like hate to love, and I think it's going to be a fun read.
Okay, this one I've been waiting to read for so long. I actually bought it when it came out, and then I was going to read it, and then I'd heard mixed reviews about it, but I was waiting for Sophie to read the 3rd book so that she was all caught up and we could read this together in time for the last book to come out next year, I think. So I'm excited about this one. Let me grab it. I think it's okay, so we have Gloves Off. This is like enemies to lovers. I think it's I don't know if it's an arranged marriage or a marriage of convenience, but it's something like that. The reason I heard mixed reviews is because I heard that Alexei was like a bit of a dick in the first half, like for no reason. But I'm excited about reading this one. I feel like it's one that I definitely have been anticipating, so I can't wait. I love Stephanie Archer's books.
Next is Powerless, which is the 3rd book in Elsie Silver's Chestnut Spring series. This is going to be, I think, really fun. It's going to be a man that is pined after her for a very, very long time, and I think it's going to be very satisfying when they get together.
Okay, Powerless. I love a cowboy romance. This is probably my least anticipated of Elsie Silver's, like in the Chestnut Spring series, just because I don't feel as connected to the male main character. Let me pull it out. So this is Jasper's story. I don't feel as connected to Jasper. Like, obviously we've seen glimpses of him in the first 2 books, but yeah, I just feel like at this moment I'm not like grasped on him. But my friend Jess said that's a really good thing. She said, because then you will be pleasantly surprised when you do read it, because she thinks I'm gonna love him. So my most anticipated, I think, is Theo Silver's, because I know that he barks, and a man that barks, not like in a disgusting weird way, but like, if you know, you know. But I cannot wait to read this. And again, this is Sophie was actually waiting for me to read the first 2 to catch up with this, so now I'm excited that we can read this together. Yes, I love a buddy read because then we like get to share our own opinions.
This is another one that I've read before. It's Neon Gods by Katie Roberts. I really enjoyed this because I love anything that is Persephone and Hades reimagining. This is a modern reimagining, and obviously this is a series. This is the 1st book, and we do see the other characters who feature in other books in this one as well. It's really fun, really good. It's a right page turner, and you'll love it.
Okay, I can't wait to read this one. Sophie has been raving about this for a while, and she said it's not going to be another Den of Vipers thing, because she recommended Den of Vipers to me because she read it twice. She had a good time. She said like the writing's not great, the FMC. I spoke about this in my wrap up. I ended up really not liking it. I liked the male main characters, but I hated the FMC. I don't know why. She was very much like pick me, and yeah, I just didn't really like that, and I just didn't really enjoy the book as much as I thought I was going to. But she has assured me this is not one of those situations, and I will enjoy this book. And I love like Greek mythology, that type of things, like returns, like TV shows. I've not actually read any books about it, like especially Hades and Stephanie. I know that that's really big, so I'm actually really excited to get into this. And I think I have the first 5 because it was like a set. So let me find that one. Okay, so here we go. We have this one. I'm excited about this one. I'm going to be going in quite blind, apart from knowing that it's Hades and Persephone. But apart from that, I think it's like a spicy one, which, yeah, I'm excited about reading this. Sophie says it's good, and I trust Sophie.
Next we have Give Me More by Sarah Kate. I think that's how you say her name. This is going to be a good read as well. I do realise that for literally all of these I've gone, yeah, it'll be a good read, but I think this one will be good. I think it'll be very hot. So I think this is like a 3-way situation, but it's going to be fun.
Yes, okay, I'm loving the Salacious Players Clubs. They're very like good palate cleansers if you like spicy books, and they're quite short as well, which I'm loving so far. So we both had read Praise already, then we read Eyes on Me together, and then Give Me More, I believe, is like Sophie said, like a 3-way situation. So I think it's like a married couple, and then it's like one of the friends, like construction worker, the single guy. I think they sort of invite him in, is from what I've heard, and they've sort of set that up in the past 2 books as well. So I'm excited about that. I think this one is actually on my shelf, so I need to grab that. Okay, perfect. I have this one. Yeah, it was up there. Also, like I said, they're really short, so they're really easy to read. I think they are on Kindle Unlimited as well. And the notification on this is for my readers who enjoy good, smart, without shame. So I'm excited about reading that. That's going to be a good palette cleanser, I feel like.
Next will of course be The Awakening, as told by the boys. Now we're having a break before we do book 5 because all of the books have just emotionally destroyed us, but I think this will be good because we already know what happens as such. We just will see it from a different perspective, and I think it will change our views on a lot of people, maybe, but it's going to be fun.
Okay, I'm excited about this one. This one, yeah, so like she said, Zodiac Academy is basically breaking us at this point. Number 4, we're taking a bit of a break because we are sobbing on the floor. But obviously this one, we already know what happens in The Awakening. This is just going to be from the boys' perspective. And I do think it's going to change our perspective for boys. People do say it's good to read after book 4. Yeah. I don't think, I know a lot of people read them back to back, like after number 1, but then I feel like you've got a lot of the same events happening and you're reading it straight after, so you're gonna like, it's gonna feel very repetitive, whereas now we've taken a bit of break in between, so it's like a good time to get back into it. I think this one is in a box under my bed, so I'm going to grab this out after the video. It'll be up here, the thing.
And lastly, we have Mile High by Liz Tomforde. I absolutely adore this series and I will be happy to do a read through, and I hope you really enjoy it as much as I do. My favourite books of the series are the 2nd and probably the 5th, but yeah, I'm excited because I want you to read all of the series and love it with me.
I'm excited about this one. I've heard so many good things about the Windy City series. There we go. I know a lot of people say that Mile High is their least favourite. A lot of people DNF'd it and just skipped past it. A lot of people just skip past it altogether. But I definitely am going to read this one. But I have very, very high hopes for this series. But this is one that I have been anticipating for a while. Let me take. Here we go. It's quite a chunky book as well. Like, you wouldn't think it's that chunky. It's like just shy of 600 pages. Also, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, you can. So it has all of like, and all the books have that, what the title is, and it's like all over, and I absolutely love it. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm excited. I feel like this might be my new favourite series. And that is it. So that's all 7 books. Like I said, I'm going to put Quicksilver on there again, hopefully. So that's actually technically 8 books. So I'm excited, guys. Like, we have all of these if you want to do a quick run through. So we've got Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas, Gloves Off by Stephanie Archer, Elsie Silver Powerless, Neon Gods by Katie Robert, Give Me More by Sarah Kay, obviously Zodiac Academy as told, The Awakening as told by the boys by the Twisted Sisters, and then Mile High by Liz Tomforde. So that's what I've got. Thank you so much, Sophie, for doing this. This was actually really fun because I'm always really, really indecisive, especially when I get a prompt. So having someone pick them for me, and also, like I said, she knows what I've read, what I like to read as well. So obviously that's a good thing. Obviously she picked a lot of ones, well, like maybe like 3/4 of them, well, yeah, that obviously we're going to read together, maybe 2/3 actually, 2/3 of them that we're going to read together. So, and I said to her, like, if you pick anybody reads, like, that's absolutely fine because we need to read them anyway, and I want to finish series. So that's what we've got. Thank you guys so much for watching. I cannot wait to read all of these books, actually, to be honest. And yeah, let's see what we can read. I'm hoping and praying, because I've got the week off, that this will be the first month that I can actually finish my whole TBR, but we will see. Pray for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow me on BookTok and Bookstagram at tias_book_corner, and I will see you guys next time.